Hi guys, welcome to another episode of my channel. And in today's episode, I'm gonna be talking about my struggle as an international student. Well, that that didn't come out well. I don't want to use the word struggle because I don't want to associate my channel to like negative things. So in today's episode, I'll be talking about my job hunting process as an international student in the United States. So now, if you don't know, I'm gonna be graduating this May. There's a long story about that. I could have waited till December, this December or next year actually. But there's a whole lot of story around my decision to graduate in May. Maybe one day I'm gonna be able to make a video about it. But long story short is that I'm graduating this May. Okay, and I have started job hunting since November. It has been a crazy process to say the very least because as an international student, you have so many conditions attached to your stay in the United States, basically. The first of which is that you have to always maintain your status. What that means is that you have to always be in good visa standing all the time. That means if you're in school, you have to register for full coursework. If you're working, your employer must sponsor you and all of those things like that. So this is a huge constraint for companies when they want to hire you because it's a whole lot of process to sponsor um, international students on work visa. So a lot of companies would automatically say no once they know that you're an international student. So that makes it difficult for us to just submit application to places because you don't want to end up in a situation where um, you you probably get selected and then you go for interview and then you get your heart broken or they tell you, oh, sorry, we don't sponsor international students. So that means during the job hunting process, I have had to learn to be strategic, not to just send out applications, but to send out applications to companies that sponsor H1B. H1B is a class of work visa in the United States. So it has been a crazy experience so far. I've submitted a whole lot of application, but I haven't gotten any offer. I have had a couple of interviews, about 7 or 8 interviews. Some of the feedback that I got was that I'm applying a little bit too early, that I should wait till March before submitting applications. But other people that I've spoken to, other international students that I've spoken to that have been able to navigate the process successfully, what they told me was that you should start submitting application as soon as you can, as soon as you possibly can, which makes sense because this will be my November, December, January. This will be my third month of learning to navigate this job application like process of a thing. So I believe if you start applying when you are like few months away from graduation, there are high tendencies that I would be overwhelmed for sure. So getting started really early enough, I do believe it has helped me to be able to, like, you know, navigate the interview process because you do need a couple of like dry runs, which is basically saying you need some sort of practice moment as far as interview is concerned to be able to shape your confidence, to be able to craft your responses very well. So I think I'm in that phase now where I'm submitting applications, I'm getting interview here and there, and basically trying to perfect my interview skills. So that's where I am right now. As a matter of fact, I do have an interview today. I hope that goes well. I had another one earlier on Monday, and the hiring manager, no, not the hiring manager. Well, the hiring manager happens to um, like Nigerians because she says she's been to Nigeria before, but I had like series of interviews with the people I would be working to if I were to be hired because I'm basically looking into R&D positions, okay? Because I'm a trained scientist. I I'm getting my master's degree in cell and molecular biology, and I have been able to spend some time in the laboratory, which means my hands-on skills is decent to some extent as a graduate student. So my goal is to get a job as a research scientist or as an associate scientist or as an associate or as a research associate somewhere and learn more science and improve my skill set. So that's my goal right now. And so the interview that I had on Monday, I had it was like a 1 hour interview session. So the first one was with a scientist. She, oh my goodness, she grilled me, bro. She asked so many questions about techniques, about science. That's when you gotta know what you said you know. Seriously, you can't lie on this CV thing. They're gonna catch it. The second round was like two other scientists, and then the last one was with the director of the company, like the director of the units, basically the director of R&D. Now that's where it got like really crazy because the question of when I'm graduating came up, it has been an issue since I started applying because once we get to that question, you have them saying, "Well, we need somebody that can start immediately." This man legit told me that we need somebody that would give an offer today and will resume work tomorrow. You are like 5 months away from graduation. Even if I want to hire you, I still have a current need. You know that broke my heart. Like, because it's a good company. I like the work they do in the company. I like that I like the products they are pushing, which is really amazing. That's one of the easiest way to enjoy what you do if you find fulfillment in it. So anyway, so that has been my experience so far, submitting applications, doing like interviews with recruiters, and so far I haven't been lucky to get any offer. But my goal, my prayer, not my goal, my prayer is that I'm gonna have at least two offers before I write my final paper. That's gonna be amazing because if you don't get a job after graduating, oh well, this is it. So when you graduate, you're allowed to work for 1 year. Um, but before that, you have to apply for what is called employment authorization. So basically, I intend to apply for my employment authorization this coming March and tell them that my intended start date is June. Now, the catch is this: once they issue your employment authorization, you have 90 days of unemployment. If you're not employed within those 90 days, you have violated your visa status and you would have to leave the United States. That's a huge concern, of course. So, but if I do have a job offer before graduating, that means I'm not accruing any days of unemployment, which is gonna be great. And now I'm headed to the library. I have a class to teach by 12. So I've decided to teach my classes on campus because my internet in the house has been awful this past couple of weeks, and my students are complaining. So I want them to have a really good learning experience without having to struggle with technology. Um, yeah, that's it. Before you leave, I do have a request. I need your help. As you all know, my girlfriend, she's in the military. She's in the United States Air Force, and she left for her BMT training yesterday. So, two things that I need you to do for me, okay? She posted a video on her YouTube channel before leaving. It's a video about why she joined the United States Air Force. So, I need y'all to go to that video, smash the like button on that video, and also drop a comment that you're coming from my channel to our channel to watch the video. So what I'm gonna do is, once I see that you've shown us some love on that video, I would take a picture of your comments and everything, and then I would add it to the letter that I send to her every week. So I believe that's gonna lift her spirits because the BMT training is very, very tough. Okay, so she needs all the support and help that she can get right now, and coming from you, that's gonna mean a great deal to her. So do that for me, okay? I'll see you in the next video.